Hey there, what is up, everybody? This is your boy AJTRIP, and welcome to That's a Shoot, my weekly episode where we'll talk about what's going on in the world of professional wrestling. But this is a special edition of That's a Shoot. Is what I am doing is I am using WWE 2K25 to give you my predictions. And not necessarily my predictions, but what I would do in booking WrestleMania 42. So, we're gonna do night one and night two. This is night one, so let's start off here. So, the opening match, I have Trick Williams versus Carmelo Hayes for the United States Champion. We just saw that Carmelo Hayes won the United States Champion a couple of weeks ago, and Trick Williams made his debut this past Friday on SmackDown. You're going to have Carmelo and Trick on the same show and not run it back, especially now when you can have it as the United States Championship. Oh, you got to do this, man. You've got to do this. And why not make it at the biggest stage of all, WrestleMania? Opening match, Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes, United States Championship on night one. Let's go to the next match. I have for the Women's Intercontinental Championship match, I have Bayley taking on Maxine Dupree. Now, I know I am filming this on Monday, January 6th. So tonight, Becky Lynch will take on Maxine Dupree for the Intercontinental Championship. So when this comes out, this may not actually be the actual, Maxine Dupree may not be the Intercontinental Championship, but I would actually keep her as Intercontinental Champion for right now and go to WrestleMania. Now Bayley and Lyra are doing things in the tag division, and the tag division is a big deal. But what I would actually maybe turn Bayley heel and have her go against Maxine Dupree, and then have Bayley win the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. She didn't get to be on WrestleMania last year, so why not only put her on WrestleMania this year, but give her the Intercontinental Championship? Who knows? Maybe that convinces Bayley to stay with WWE. When her contract runs out. You never know. The next match, I have Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. So, Jacob Fatu was written off television with this, you need to have some dental work done, and he had that scene backstage where there were teeth on the ground and blood coming from his mouth. So why not have it be where Drew McIntyre was the one to do it? Because guess what? It was gonna be Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu for the number one contendership, right? And because of that, Drew McIntyre has gotten the championship shot at the championship shot, and he is going to get one this Friday in Berlin. Again, I'm recording this on January 6th, so this Friday, January 9th? Yeah, 9th. No, well, if that's January 9th, then what the hell? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? No, today's the 5th. I'm recording this on the 5th, Monday the 5th. I apologize. So, yeah, so just, have this is a big feud for both of these guys, and I think they can pull it off. So, and I think, I have this as a normal match, but this probably needs to be some type of, street fight, last man standing type of match, if you're going to do that, because I think this should be an actual program that goes through January, February, and March, ending with the Royal Rumble, ending with WrestleMania in April. So I have that match. For the Women's World Championship, I have Stephanie Verker in a triple threat match against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Now, again, I'm not sure what's going to happen with Io and Rhea in the tag team division, but whatever they can do, I think what I want to do is I want to put these three in that match. Now, I know some may say, well, you're going to have this, you're not going to have this open, you're going to have this main event. This is again a match that can steal the show, almost like what Io, Rhea, and Bianca did, last year at WrestleMania 41. This could steal the show. But I have it on night one, and I think when you see night two, you'll understand why. Hopefully you will. But I have it on night two, and I have this, down on the card, um, so that we can, we can get the crowd jumping. And what I would do here, not only would I make this match, I would have Rhea go over Io, because Rhea Ripley still has never pinned Io Sky. So now what only could you do is could you have Rhea pin Io, but then you could come back and say, well, you never pinned me in a one-on-one match, and then have Rhea play Io one more time and have them do that like that. So have them pin them like that. So I think that's what I would do there. So that's match number 4. Match 5. The 4-way tornado tag match. I'm not making this a TLC match or anything like that. I'm just putting the four. I'm putting 4 teams together, and I'm doing this. So the Usos are the World Tag Team Championship. I'm keeping them. The New Day. We know about the beef between them and Usos. I'm doing that. The Vision. Jacob. I almost call him Jacob. Logan Paul and Austin Theory. They should be the tag team, without question, of the Vision. And then I'm putting together Penta and Rey Fenix, the Lucha Bros, putting them together. And what I may even do is I may even have them win the World Tag Team Championship in that match. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe I wouldn't, because I think if things go down the way they go down, I need the Vision to be on top. Need the Vision to be draped in gold. I need the Vision to be almost what Evolution was. I need to have them hold all the titles at one time, at one point. And the best way to do that is probably to put the titles on Paul and Theory. So that's what I'm going to go. I'm going to go Paul and Theory. They would be the tag team champions, but this would be the match that I would create for the World Tag Team Championship. Match number 5. And match 6, the main event of night 1, CM Punk versus Braun Breaker for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now listen, I don't know what's going to happen tonight, as this recording is on again January 5th. Tonight, CM Punk will take on Braun Breaker for the World Heavyweight Championship. But even if Braun Breaker were to win, with the Elimination Chamber being in Chicago, CM Punk could obviously win the Elimination Chamber match, get the World Heavyweight Championship match for WrestleMania, and that could be it. Because what you can do is you can have Braun win here. The rematch happens at the Royal Rumble. Braun would win again. CM Punk gets the title, and then the third match would be Braun and Punk, and Braun would win that one. He would win that one. I wouldn't say decisively because it's going to be the main event, but obviously he would win that one. Maybe you could even do something where you could do something with Paul Heyman. Do this thing where if CM Punk wins, not only does he win the championship, but he gets 5 minutes alone with Paul Heyman. Or put Paul Heyman in a shark cage. Something along those lines to add a little bit of intrigue to that match. But for night 1, my World Heavyweight Championship match between Breaker and CM Punk will be main event. So for those who were upset that CM Punk didn't get the chance to main event WrestleMania, in a traditional one-on-one match, he gets this opportunity. He main events WrestleMania twice in a row. So there you have it. But that is just night 1. What happens on night 2? That's coming up in just a couple seconds. So now, for night 2, we're going to add another match. So 7 matches for night 2. And here's how we got them break down. Once again, how about this one? Javon Evans versus AJ Styles. AJ Styles has said that he is going to retire. We're not sure exactly when it exactly would be, but I think to have Javon Evans take on AJ Styles at WrestleMania to possibly give AJ Styles his final last great match, I think would be incredible. So I'm going Javon Evans, AJ Styles to kick off WrestleMania Night 2. The next match is Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee. Now, I didn't have I should have done this. I didn't have time to go get an AJ Lee quick custom creation or anything like that. So I just jumped in and started doing this because I had a little bit of extra time to do so. So I filled in one of my creative players, Amy, but it's AJ Lee. But I'm telling you, this AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. This has already been reported as one of the matches for WrestleMania, Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee. So I think this happens. And I think with AJ Lee beating Becky in the tag match, beating Becky at War Games, this is probably the time when Becky Lynch probably gets her win back, if she doesn't get it back before then. So yes, and also I think tonight, if things go down how I see it, AJ Lee may once again cost Becky Lynch the Intercontinental Championship from Maxine Dupree. So, and that's just another thing to add on to it. So, second match, night 2, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. The third match, Randy Orton versus Solo Sikoa. Now, no, I understand some people are going to be like, really? Randy Orton versus Solo Sikoa? Does that get your plums hot or anything like that? I understand it, but I do have another option to that, which I would say after this. But I think with what I was working, what was given, I was given Solo Sikoa, I was given Aleister Black, and then maybe it could have been other. Maybe you could have put Rusev from Raw, SmackDown, or whatever. I'm not turning Randy Orton heel, and then having. I'm not going to do that. I don't think there's a reason to turn Randy Orton heel, right now, or if ever for the rest of his career. So this is the only kind of match that I could see happening. So Randy Orton versus Solo Sikoa. However, I will say this. A match that I think would be good here, and I don't know if WWE would do it, but there's been a lot of talk about Sami Zayn winning the championship, right? Sami Zayn winning a championship in 2026. Again, I don't think he's going to win the Royal Rumble. I don't think he's going to win Elimination Chamber. So how could Sami get a championship, a world championship? Well, how about bringing in a champion from your partner? A partner organization. TNA. And have TNA champion, whoever that is, Santana or who's the guy now? Frankie Kazarian. Have Frankie Kazarian or Mike Santana challenge Sami Zayn to a TNA World Championship match on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. That, I think, would be a solid thing. Now, Sami Zayn would win, but not only could Sami Zayn get the opportunity to wrestle for a World Championship on WrestleMania, but you give TNA some more love. And which I think should happen this year. I think TNA should not only get more love from WWE, they should also get more WWE time and not NXT television time. So I see that, but as of right now, I have Randy Orton and Solo Sikoa as that third match on night 2. Match number 4. Right in the middle. I think it's perfect. Let's go ahead and do it. Brock Lesnar versus Gunther. This was supposed to happen a couple of years ago, before Brock was named in the Janelle Grant lawsuit. Now Brock is back. Gunther is here. There's been some talk about Brock Lesnar, winding down his career as well. most think that he's going to be in his hometown of Minneapolis, Minnesota at SummerSlam. So I think you started here with Brock Lesnar and Gunther. I think this I do. I think you take this from the Shawn Michaels Undertaker thing, right? So Brock Lesnar and Gunther. Gunther beats Brock Lesnar, and he does it in a he puts him to sleep. He puts him to sleep. Now Brock Lesnar, he cannot believe that he's been put to sleep by Gunther. He rants and he rampages for months. He shows up and he out of nowhere and he does it and he wants the final match. So and Gunther has a title shot against Roman Reigns or Braun Breaker, whoever it may be, and he messes that up. So what are you gonna do? Brock wants one more shot at Gunther. Fine, he gets it at Gunther. He gets it Gunther at SummerSlam. But if Brock Lesnar loses, then his career is over. And Brock Lesnar accepts, and what happens? Once again, I don't even know if I would put him to sleep that one. I might actually have it where maybe Gunther would just beat the living hell out of him, and do one of the pageant things where he beat him up so bad he just hits a clothesline and pins him 1, 2, 3. I would maybe do that, but yeah, and then that's how you end Brock's career. But I'm having Brock Lesnar versus Gunther at WrestleMania. There's no doubt about that. That's right in the middle of the card, match 4. That should be, coming off the Randy and Solo Sikoa match, which maybe some people won't be too fond of. That could be kind of the cool down match of AJ Lee, Becky Lynch, and it heats it back up with Brock Lesnar versus Gunther. Match 5, night 2. LA Knight versus Bronson Reed. A couple of weeks ago on Raw, Bronson Reed took out LA Knight with an attack where he did the tsunami onto a car. LA Knight has not been seen since. So LA Knight at some point will come back. And at some point he will try to get back his lick. So why not on the grandest stage at all? LA Knight, again, reports said that he's in time. He's going to be in for a big push. I think this is his start. Let him start by taking down Bronson Reed. Do that in a no-holds-barred match, and then that can roll to SummerSlam where it can be LA Knight versus Braun Breaker for the World Heavyweight Championship. I think that would be a good start to LA Knight's push. So I'm going to say that match 5, right, the 5th match, night 2, should be LA Knight versus Bronson Reed. Match 6. For the Women's Championship, Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss versus Jade Cargill. Now, yeah, we're kind of doing a little bit of Control C, Control V, copy and paste from Raw, but why not? Right? Because we've got 2 superstar teams in the tag division. But I think on both the Women's World Heavyweight Championship scene and the WWE Women's Championship scene, we don't have enough main event stars. And with Jordan Grace being called up, I think so Ruka probably will be called up as well. We're going to have some more talent. Maybe even after Mania, JC Jane, Fallon Henley would get called up. More and we'll have more talent going into that mid-card division, into the tag division even as well. So then we'll go ahead and then that can stipulate that. But now we've got Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, and Jade Cargill. There's been some rumors. There's been no reports, but there have been rumors that they want to turn Alexa Bliss heel on Charlotte Flair. there was even a thought that that would happen in war games. That obviously did not happen. So how do you do it? I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if you don't do it before this. But if you're going to do it, I would do it here at Mania, and I would do it where it, almost a repeat of the SummerSlam match with Becky Lynch, except Charlotte's not going to win. We're going to keep the title on Jade Cargill for now. But I would have I would maybe do something where maybe Alexa Bliss has Jade pinned. Charlotte comes off, takes her off. Alexa can't believe it. It's everyone for herself. Lexi, what do you want me to do? You know, there's some mix up. You know, and then Charlotte goes out. We get the Jaded or Alexa Bliss 1, 2, 3. Jade Cargill wins. Things like that, and then after the match, Alexa Bliss goes crazy, jumps Charlotte, turns heel on her, and now we have Alexa and Charlotte, you know, as a program for the next few months afterwards, which is good. Now, I know some people will say here, well, what about Bianca Belair? She's been out with a hand injury. She should probably be coming back very soon. Wouldn't Bianca be obviously the best fit here for Jade Cargill? And I could see that. I definitely could see that. But I also think maybe just the best thing to do is maybe just to keep Bianca Belair off television, and then wait till after the SmackDown after WrestleMania, have Bianca come out then and confront Jade Cargill, and then you have the Bianca and Jade program to, you know, for the next few months. So then now you have two main event women programs with with Charlotte and Alexa and Jade and Bianca. I think that would be very good. I think that would be very awesome to do in the women's division. That would be match 6, right before the main event, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. It has been, this has been reported as well of being the main event of night 2, Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns looks to be the one to win the Royal Rumble this year. He's going to challenge Cody. This will be match 3 in their match of one-on-one matches. This will be the rubber match, as they like to call it in baseball. I would assume that Roman Reigns is going to win. He's going to be the WWE Championship, and we see how that goes from there. I don't expect him to have a very long reign. At the very least, he's going to hold it until WrestleMania 43. At the most. But he could easily hold it to SummerSlam or even before then. Personally, what I would probably do is you know, this is just me. I may even do Roman and Jay again, and then put the World Heavyweight Championship on Jay. And then at SummerSlam, and then maybe have him have the run that he should have had with the World Heavyweight Championship. Have him have that run with the WWE Championship, but that's just me. But I do expect Roman and Cody to be the thing, to be the match, the main event of night 2, and for Roman to win. So yeah, there you have it. What I would book, my predictions, however you want to call it, my predictions for WrestleMania 42. Please post your comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about my fantasy book, I guess, right? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you see things different? Obviously, there are people that are not on this WrestleMania. No, not everybody can be on WrestleMania, even with 2 nights. Not everybody can do it, and I'm not doing a whole bunch of multiple men and multiple women matches. No, I'm just not. The WWE tag team match, the WWE tag team titles are not on here. I still think they're going to be on the Wyatt 6. That's for WrestleMania SmackDown. The women's tag titles are not going to be on here. I think that's for the Raw after WrestleMania or the Raw before WrestleMania. They can defend them on there. The Intercontinental Championship. That can same thing with that. We got the United States Championship. We don't have the Women's United States Championship again. That can be on the SmackDown before. So there are ways to get these get these matches on television, but not everybody can be on WrestleMania. So I've crafted the 13 matches that I feel could make WrestleMania 42 into one of the best WrestleManias of all time. But again, post your comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. Make sure you like the video, you share the video, you subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell, because I'm going to try to put out That's a Shoot every week. I'm going to be, so you want to get the notification when I do put out. I do, for those of you who are new, who are just getting us, I do live reactions after premium live events. You can get the notification from when I go live, so we can talk about it. So please click that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy AJTRIP signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. And I am out.